First, for the WCC Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Led by team captain, opposite hitter number 8, Chet Martinez. Middle blocker number 1, Shanali Palek. Outside hitter number 3, Celine Bagara. Another outside hitter number 6, Liam Lenguaje. Center number 9, Antisha Lero. Middle blocker number 19, Eloy Palmedina. And their starting libero is number 13, Carla Concepcion. The coach for the Lady Shoemasters is Ravi Pioquinto. Now it's time to meet the starters for the Negros Immaculada Mega White Blue Hawks. Led by team captain center number 8, Aida Tutanes. Outside hitter number 2, Adi Caparal. Middle blocker number 3, Jill Moraga. Outside hitter number 4, Fifi Casera. Opposite hitter number 7, Sheila Lopez. Middle blocker number 9, Sam Catamora. And their starting libero is number 5, Shekina Barredo. The coach for the Blue Hawks is Don Baroga.
Here are your starters para sa Negros kontra sa Marikina. It is Tutanes, Catamora, Moraga, Caparal, Casera, Lopez, and Piquet. Para naman sa Marikina, it is Lero, Palek, Balmedina, Lenguaje, Dagarat, Martinez, at Concepcion. A very important game para sa Negros and Marikina. This is a momentum game for them heading out of the season. They would have loved to finish strong moving forward. Pero sa Negros, they wanna keep moving forward dito sa ating torneo. Moving forward as we speak. Play action continues now. And that is gonna be the first attack para kay Celine Dagarat to secure a point for their respective team. As Dagarat's gonna be the one to score first. Balmedina gets the reception and Martinez is gonna slow it down. Lenguaje dives, but Casera does just enough to get the first point para sa Negros. More attacks about to happen. Dagarat will not have enough angle to make something work. An error mula sa Marikina at panibagong puntos na naman ulit para sa Negros. Free ball given to the Blue Hawks. Caparal just putting it softly is great for Adi as she gets her first point. Adi Caparal always averaging double figures whenever she plays. This is a free ball awarded to them right away. Oh. Moraga. Quite unfortunate with the timing as an error will be given right back nitong Negros. Marikina right at their tail so far in this game. They go to Celine. Negros is going to give away a free ball. Lero to Martinez. Ball still kept alive. Lopez. Nobody home to get that Jella Lopez ball. And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. You gotta load now. Lopez with her first point. It was a good first reception until it wasn't because of the second. Moraga, Casera, and Caparal. Even Tutanes has also been serving great here para sa Negros. That's been one of their keys, as Martinez will get another point in their favor. This is 3 serving 5. Lenguaje finds the back, even touches the blockers for a point. Liam Lenguaje has been a revelation para dito sa kupunan ng Marikina, scoring multiple points in majority of their games in spite of the struggle. Concepcion with a great dig. Back to Lenguaje. Caparal goes a little soft. Concepcion is gonna keep things alive. Lopez naman. Andun si Lero. Dagara to Martinez. What a rally we have here so far. They torch it back. Lopez. Lero again. To Liam. And that is a point. Marikina with some momentum plays. What a strike there from Liam Lenguaje. Unable to hit the defense even more. Caparal doing just enough to get another point for their team. Caparal will be getting her second. So both teams getting a really good hold in terms of the attacks that they would want to do. Si Palik naman ngayon ang mapupunta sa service line for Marikina. Haven't seen a lot from her just yet, but that's gonna be the first addition for them so far, and that will be a point for Shanali Palik to take it. Another point awarded para sa kanilang kupunan. Palik scores one as an ace. Caparal, nobody at the middle. And what a wild find mula kay Adi from midair. Caparal has been so crafty, so reliable para sa Negros all throughout the season. When you need a point, you gotta go to Adi. Lenguaje na naman. Fima goes for the attack. Cross court is the specialty of the house. And Casera brings Negros up by 1 in a tightly contested ball game, 8-7 for the Blue Hawks.
Five, Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Now for Negros, everything comes down to this. One game na lang, one last chance. A win today sends them back to the Final Four for the first time since 2023, and the team is excited. But as their coach reminded them, dapat positive ang dating ng excitement because losing focus now could mean losing everything. In this ultimate do or die, their mantra is clear. The goal in every set should be 25-0. Every point is the last point. No room for errors because they can't afford it. Just full trust in the plan. Kasi pag maganda ang outcome, lahat kami panalo. Now, from being inaugural season silver medalists to fighting for a return to the Final Four, Negros carries the weight of supporters, sponsors, and their own hard work. Now, the pressure is heavy, but the mindset is steady. Stay grateful, stay locked in, and take it one game at a time. And today, everything they've built led to this moment. Back to you, Hans and Jong.
Maraming salamat, Fiona Bacani, for that. You are indeed right. Every point matters. Lalo na kung ganito kadikit ang laban natin. Marikina really came to put up a show. Seems like the team building during that morning really helped out. As Martinez gets her first point dito sa labang ito, but also gives it right away para sa Negros. The importance of every point does not only matter for Negros but also for Marikina, because this is one of the teams that they actually like playing up against. Casera falls. Balmedina was hit, but that's a point para sa Negros. Casera immediately apologizing to Balmedina after that hit. No bad intentions at all. But there were some bad intentions right at the back. To always find it and to always score is Katamora. If we remember, there were a total of 15 service aces from both teams in their first meetup. And building up on what has happened from yesterday's game, Balmedina taking her momentum in this one. Balmedina scores her first point. To Fima. They go to Lenguaje, and that is short. This marks an easy pointer para sa koponan ng Negros. Now having a little bit of comfort with a 4-point lead. They go in. Caparal didn't have enough English, and Balmedina starting to build more on that confidence. Balmedina is a middle blocker that has really good reads. Can be effective on the floor as well. Casera. Martinez was too far left. She could only look right as Casera having the right intentions for that one as they score. Both Caparal and Casera have 4 bumps in Marikina's side. And another point will be given away para sa Negros in favor of Adi Caparal. Puts her at 5. That is a touch, rather. Angela Lopez will be the one to score that, and that is going to be the second technical timeout of this set. Negros with the 16-11 advantage, courtesy of Jella Lopez. Catch all the games live and free exclusively on PusoP.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports in Puso, Pilipinas. You are still watching MPVA Season 2, ang liga para sa lahat. It is Negros leading by 6. Correcting myself before the break, it is 16-10 in favor of Negros. But now it is officially 16-11. Courtesy of Shanali Palek. Scoring some great points. Building a bit more confidence. This is 11 serving 16. Ang Crishalero, one of the leaders of this squad, has converted on an ace. So even Lero is on the board pagdating sa ating scoring department sa ngayon. Building up even more on the momentum that they've had in trying to chase Negros. 2 straight points. Quick. Andun si Lingwahe. Martinez. That's a home run hit. The captain makes that 3 in a row. We remember during their first round meeting, itong dalawang kupunan na ito, Bridget Martinez added 15 points. So you know that against this team, she can contribute. Lero, second service ace for her as of the moment. Just everything going the way Marikina wants it to. All silence when Lero serves. Caparal to the Garat. Can't find it. Lopez tries. That's 5 straight para sa Marikinas as they're slowly made it all the way back into this game. And all with ang Crishalero just at the line. Ira Togela. Concepcion was there. Martinez. Ira Tuadi. Blocked. Negros scrambling. This is a free ball. Lero. Dagarat. Not a kill yet. Concepcion. Ira Togela. No one in the middle. In spite of a solid effort from Marikina, Negros would still be able to hold their ground. This is their first point after the second technical timeout. But it is better late than never. Goes an attack yet again. Lero's gonna give it away. Lopez. Pure power. Will not be enough. As another point goes to the side of Negros, making it 2 straight. And both of those recent points ay galing dito kay Jella Lopez. Concepcion keeps it alive. Martinez goes short. And that's going to be another point. Will be awarded. Kay Dagarat. Can't seem to find it. Martinez will try. Using the blockers multiple times. Look at Lero. From side to side. And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. You gotta load now. Dagarat gets her second point. Her spikes have been powerful in the first set so far. But not that serve. As Negros managed to hit the 20-point mark. Gives it to Liam, who goes long. Which means that Negros is going to separate from Marikina by 5 points. Let's listen in on this timeout.
Ngayon, naghahabol tayo, kaya nararatal na naman kayo. Punta ulit tayo sa basic. Hinga kayo malalim. Dahan-dahanin nyo lang. Okay? Kaya yung sabayan, pag naumusan tayo, naghahabol kasi tayo. Dahan-dahanin nyo yung hinahabol nyo. Kasi kaya nyo naman habulin.
That was, of course, Marikina getting a few reminders mula sa kanilang composition that it is very important for them to get their groove right back, just like what happened doon sa nakaraan. But Martinez is going to give a free ball. Katamora just had to touch it quickly. Tutanes 1-2 was denied. Look at Concepcion. Lenguaje still tries to proceed. But I believe there was a step by Liam Lenguaje papunta sa kabila. That now gives Negros another point for the taking. Lenguaje goes, redeeming herself from the error that happened just a possession ago. So multiple players starting to show up para dito sa Marikina WCC Ladies Shoe Masters. Caparal. Great coverage by Lero. Lopez does the same. The scramble continues. To Adi. That's the third time during that possession that she gets the ball. And third time's the charm for Adi Caparal.
Now serving for the Blue Hawks, Adi Caparal.
Caparal already has 6 points in this first set alone, living up to her scoring machine reputation. They go to Liam. Not a lot there. Katamora. Soft and chill. As Katamora makes minimal contact, but maximum impact. Let's listen in on Marikina.
Yun yung weakness mo talaga. So, ano yung adjustment na pwede mong gawin? Mas bilisan mo pa. Eh, kaya mo yun. Kaya mo abutin yun. Konting sacrifice lang. Okay ka lang? Masakit. Masakit. Ngayon, gusto mo i-tape? Sure ka?
there were a few reminders from the head coach of the Marikina Ladies Shoemasters. Obviously checking on Eloy Balmedina as she seems to be hurt to a certain extent, but Tagarat will not be able to get that. And Caparal will get them this set 1 victory. Adi targets Celine. Celine unintentionally goes wide. And Negros Immaculada mega wide will take set 1 of this 5-set series. Negros Immaculada mega wide takes the first set 25-17 after some really good performances from multiple players in this first set. Kalaunan, we continuously see a little bit of everything mula sa Marikina Ladies Shoemasters. But unfortunately, the stats will show you that they have 4 more errors na naibigay sa koponan ng Negros compared to only 3 of the Blue Hawks. There's a 2-point advantage pagdating sa attacks. The blocks were there, the aces were kind of short, but those minimal errors, those little gaps na lumalamang ang Negros ang naglagay sa kanila in a 25-17 advantage. And sa mga ganitong klase ng dikit na laban, the glaring issue would be the ones na 4 or 5 lang yung kanilang agwat, and those have been the errors. So Marikina needs to do a better job taking and committing less errors for them to make their way back into this game. It is still a 1-0 Negros lead pagdating sa ating mga sets. So Marikina, for the Lady Shoemasters, this is still far from over, and Lenguaje is going to start things off with the first. Free ball para sa Marikina. They go running attack to Eloy. Jella. What a reception from Marcelo. But they can't seem to find it as the Lopez shot was too powerful. Lopez having 4 points in that first set. Looking to build up on the confidence even more. Lero to Dagarat. Down the line it goes. Celine Dagarat, formerly a middle blocker, has done such an amazing job in transitioning to being an open spiker para sa kanyang koponan. Here she goes again. That time, Negros was ready. Moraga wasn't playing around. Right hand placement gives another point for the Blue Hawks. Here's Lopez. Power shot won't go. Caparal does enough to get that ball out, but in their favor. The variety of moves, of motions, of attacks na nanggagaling dito kay Adi Caparal is what makes her so difficult to guard. We'll never really know what her next move is going to be like. What a dig mula kay Lenguaje. Concepcion does the same. Goes a little softer, but that one goes out, so Celine has the right intention. The placement just wasn't there. This is Negros having a 3-point advantage. Caparal goes out. So Marikina gets a bit of a breather. So Adi, in spite of her being the leading scorer of her team, there would still be some tendencies that she would commit those mistakes in which Marikina could hopefully capitalize on. Concepcion tried to be there, but was a split second too late as Lopez gets another point. Dagarat. Power shot won't go. Marikina tried to keep it alive, but Caparal, just again, after 2 consecutive power attacks, this one just 2 off-speed shots that left the defense guessing. Wanted to hit it quick. Celine again. That's another point for Dagarat. Dagarat making the most out of her opportunity dito sa labang ito. Smart usage of the blockers there. Using them as target. Marcela with a great dig. Quick. They were still trying to fight, but eventually there was a net touch. So Catamora won't get the point, but Negros will. And that is still, at the end of the day, so much better than how it would usually be. Guaje wanted to go for the corner, but will not be able to find it. Negros gets another point off of the last 2 assists from Marikina. 8-3 is the score.
You are still watching the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Now today marks Marikina's final game of the season, and for leader coach Krisha Lero, it carries a weight that goes far beyond the scoreboard. With her own future in volleyball uncertain, she steps on the court with one purpose: to inspire the younger athletes who look up to her. For Lero, the season wasn't just about winning. It was about proving that homegrown Marikina talents can rise, compete, and dream just as big as anyone else. She's poured herself into building grassroots players, even giving them the experience of getting into UAAP and NCAA programs. And now, as Marikina closes its season, Lero hopes the next generation sees what she sees. That players, wherever they may be from, shouldn't be afraid to dream. That with hard work and patience, their goals are well within reach. And today, win or lose, she plays for them, for the future, and for what comes next. Back to you, Hans and Jong.
Maraming salamat, Fiona. This is the commitment of Lero showing up for a lot of their games, whether it's a win or whether it's a loss. And you love to see it, especially from a veteran, especially from a leader. For her to be a part of a lot of the players nowadays in terms of their collegiate journey, you gotta love to see the commitment that she has in the program of Marikina. Lian Marcelo. Just like that second set, they will now have a 10-4 advantage. Salte goes quick to ball Medina. Minimal contact, maximum impact. the way Raven Sarte placed that for Eloy Balmedina just to take care of it right away. Marcelo service. Nobody on that left side as everyone was on the right. Casera with a great find dun sa butas ng depensa ng Marikina. Tutanes at service. Martinez is blocked. No one will continue as Moraga gets another to fall. A little too high on that set means that the defense was able to prepare something up. Balmedina was there, and that is going to be an error. Mula dito sa kupunan ng Negros. So Marikina's gonna have a little bit here. Those small wins are what they're gonna need to build upon it even more. Almost a great dig there, but just can't seem to find the footing is Lian Marcelo. Casera gets another one. Two straight points mula kay Fima Casera. They go to Dagarat, looking to go all out. And another block. Different attackers, same result. Negros gets a point. Just look at Moraga being so active in front of the net. That was not even going to reach the net or the hands of the other players. Lero apologizing. We're gonna call a timeout. It's Marikina talking.
Gigigil na naman kayo sa laro nyo. Again, balik tayo dun sa basic, isa-isayin nyo lang. Kasi pag pinilit nyo abulin, pag pinilit nyo na pinilit, dun kayo mag-error. Kung mag-basic kayo, kaya nyong isa-isahin. Okay?
So that's a reminder. Mula sa bench ng Marikina, mula sa head coach ng Marikina, reminding them that this is still possible if they just go back to basics, says Coach Revi Pio Quinto. Nobody home to get that. Caparal finds another way to secure more points in favor of Negros, who leads by 10 sa kasalukuyang panahon. The second technical timeout. Catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusopi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. You are still watching MPVA Season 2, ang liga para sa lahat. Marikina trails big in the second set after a couple of errors here and there that was capitalized on heavy by the Negros Immaculada Mega Wide, and now they will be serving. Dagarat. Power again was rejected. Caparal. Handled by Concepcion in terms of the reception. Adi again. Marcelo can't handle on the reads. And Caparal gets another point. This right here is your game's community cam powered by PusoP.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Again, in case you still aren't here at the Quezon Convention Center and you guys are nearby, including this game, we still have one more game left. And it's your very own Quezon Tangerines kontra sa Dasmariñas City Monarchs. Two powerhouse teams will be facing off to finish the elimination rounds. They go to Balmedina. Marcelo with a dig. Dagarat shot. Ball still kept alive. Lero to Eloy. Just not enough height to go above the net. But the reception so far of Marikina has been slowly paving the way for them. But Negros has also created so much problems to build up on the 12-point lead. Just like this. Jella Lopez is such a big problem. Lalo na pag nakakabuelo na. The lefty really having so much so far. Balmedina quite delayed on that attempt, but this will give them another chance. Dagarat uses left. What a kill! Mula kay Jella Lopez. 2 straight. Her scoring comes in bunches. And nobody else was there. All Lenguaje could do was just clap as that ball smashes into the ground. Balmedina can't find it. Caparal na naman. Trying to find something. And there it goes. Yet again. Ati Caparal. Over and over, she has showed just how tough it could be to handle yung kanya mga bitaw dito. Negros just 4 points away from clinching set number 2. There's a hit. Won't convert mula kay Princess Lo Chavez. But Caparal is gonna show her how it's done. Caparal scoring 7 in the first set. Now has 6 in the second. Ever so reliable. Mia Aguila also entering the ball game as we speak. Libre has been serving for a while now. Balmedina, yet another chance. They give it to Lo Chavez instead. But that goes inside. Si Yason with a rejection. Joren Siason, one of the bench pieces nitong Negros, has been getting a lot of chances. Same could be said para dito kay Graciela Libre. Unfortunately, Libre was short on that serve. This gives Marikina a long-awaited point after not getting one in a while. Free ball for Marikina. Look at Lopez at the back, or should I say libre. Either way, the Negros homegrown talent coming through so far. Libre would also get her first point in this game, placing the Blue Hawks at set point. Scrambles are the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. And that was more than enough for Negros to take a dominating game. Set number 2 here at the Quezon Convention Center. It's back to the drawing board para sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters because Negros is one more for the Final Four. $25-7 was the Set 2 score. Given that it was a dominating win for Negros is quite an understatement because it all went their way in set number 2. Kung mapapansin natin, just from the attack points na talagang ginawa nitong Negros, it has arrived mostly from Adi Caparal, who rested right at the bench during the 20-point mark as soon as Coach Jesse Baroga already started to feel that they had this in the bag. There was a huge discrepancy, a 9-point advantage ng Negros pagdating doon sa attacks. The blocks have also been taken care of ng Blue Hawks with 5-0. At nakatulong pa dun lalo yung 4-point advantage nila kontra sa Marikina in terms of the errors. So this really was a tough set para sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters as they were struggling in spite of them getting a lot of, nice receptions para sa kanilang koponan. It did not work out for them in the latter portions when they weren't able to secure more of the attacks on their ace. There was slips mula dito kay Celine Dagarat that would show up in terms of attacks every now and then, but the door was really closed out. Specifically nitong si Jael Moraga, that has been a wall in front of each and every one of them. Pero sa pamamagitan nun, Negros, for the first time in a long while, is gonna be making it back into the Final Four if they can win this next set. Kung hindi naman, there's still a lot more sets, pero para sa Marikina, they would obviously want to go out swinging. And it's been all smiles for them to start off this game. And Coach Revi Pio Quinto is obviously hoping that they could still find something here in set number 3. Martinez is also making her way back into this game. Still would have counted if Degarat would be able to find it, but she didn't. So Casera is gonna get an extra point. Casera now has a total of 7 points. Caparal from the back. That goes long. So this is Marikina getting their first point as Negros gifts them one. Oh, what a hit! Galing kay Jella Lopez. Just look at the elevation mula kay Jella Lopez. going above Palek and Lero. Lopez now has 9. Martinez off angle. So this is 2 straight points of Negros coming from both an attack and an error. Casera currently has 7, but she will also give a point to Marikina with those errors. So sa ngayon, we haven't really seen a single point that was manufactured so far ng koponan ng Marikina. Martinez can't find it. What a dig! Mula kay Lenguaje. Just can't seem to get that ball to the other side. Concepcion was looking for a back row, but Lero wasn't gonna hit it eventually. Lero goes to Tagarat. Casera was there. But Marikina scrambling for that ball to get to the other side. But eventually, Caparal has managed to secure it again. Soft touch in an unfamiliar position para kay Adi Caparal, scoring point number 14. They go to Adi again. Baon kung baon. And Caparal, that was a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. You gotta load now. A small gap in between her, the net, and the defenders. Places it just where they wanted it. Tagara tosses it back. Quick. Won't go. Tagarat again. We're gonna have to toss this one. A free ball. Tamon. To Adi. Martinez. Can't seem to find the point. Oh, you feel that. Adi Caparal just went all out on that effort. Separating herself a little better from the blockers. Getting point number 16 for Adi Caparal. Another impressive showing from her. Scramble again. Gets it across. Lero. Marcelo took the risk of it not going in, but it did. And Bravo's gonna get a point. First technical timeout, Negros leads by 6.
Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. On your screens now, this was taken moments before the match. This is Ira Tutanes with her mommy Lizelle gently fixing her hair, which has become a symbol of where her strength and nurturing spirit come from. Since 2023, Ira has been more than just a captain. She's been the team's steady hand, their voice of comfort, and their mother figure on and off the court. And today, that role feels even more special with her family here, watching her lead once again. Now, Ira says her proudest moment isn't the wins, but witnessing the growth of her young players. Nakita ko sila mag-mature, mag-improve, at parte ako sa growth nila, sabi niya. Through losses, pressure, and transition, she stayed, guiding them through every step. And she admits she can't walk away from ICC just yet. Alam ko nag-grow sila every day at mawitness ko yun kasi andun ako. And now today, as Negros fights on, Ira leads with the heart of a captain and the love of a daughter who learned from the best. Back to you, Hans and Jong.
Maraming salamat. Fiona Bacani for that report. Obviously behind a really huge supportive system. Ira Tutanes is a family of Tutanes all the way from Las Vegas who came over here para suportahan ang kanilang manlalaro that is right over here. Look at Lenguaje. That was Dagarat, Bravo, and then Lenguaje. Bravo tried again, can't go. They go to Liam once more. To Adi this time. Just so much potential if she hasn't even given us the full 100% yet. But of course I'm lying, she always goes for 100%. Caparal with 17. And that's an ace. Secured yet again. You just love the spirit coming through. And again. Oh, just what spacing. Adi Caparal places it just right in front of Leon Marcelo. Couldn't really do anything about it. Goes out this time. Trying to phase the defense after going a little shorter for the first two serves. Dagarat now at the service line. To Libre. And that's Graciela getting a point for herself in this game.
Number 2, Adi Caparal out. Number 1, Alex Malyari.
So Libre adds to her tally of 2 points and adds to the Negrense tally with 13. What a block! All Moraga. She's been doing that every single set. And you can't help but be impressed with how things have been going. Marikina needs a timeout. Let's listen in.
Ulitin ko, nanggigigil na naman kayo. Balik tayo sa basic, isa-isahin nyo lang. Masyado na ulit kayong hard sa sariling. Kaya pa yan. Bawi lang, bawi. Less error.
Coach Revy just giving a simple task. Na wag manggigil. She said that they're being a little too hard or on themselves. But that wall was a little harder for Marikina to take over. Because it was just Tamon who was the center of the squad. And you gotta love the composure from Cara Tamon. Scoreless in the first two, now having one. They go to Moraga. Another kill from Negros. Blazes The Blue Hawks miles away from the Lady Shoemasters. Running attack places them up by 11, 16 to 5. Catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusopi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Also powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partner Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. It is 2 sets to none in favor of the side of Negros. And Marikina has their backs against the wall in this potentially last set, unless they can make something happen here. Libre finds a way to get that point to fall. Great set by Tamon. Graciela didn't have a full grasp on that, but still found a way para makascore. Libre. Another solid attack. 2 straight for Graciela. Tamon just went for middle and says, Libre, you were wide open. Somebody else was there. 3rd straight. Graciela Libre is on a roll. That's 4 points. In the 3rd set alone for a total of 5. An ace! Secured by JL Bravo. Lots of homegrown talent now starting to show up. Kanina lamang we saw Graciela Libre. Even Joren Siason was also joining in. They handled the ball, but it's a free one. Tamon to Libre. Graciela gets it across, or should I say Alex did. And then Balmedina scores. After quite a quiet spell on her in this 3rd set. A quick is what they needed. And Balmedina delivers. Therefore, it puts Liam Lenguaje at the line. Service ace. Not gonna work. But then it's going to be another Negros point after that error mula sa Marikina. So Balmedina, I think, will now be stepping out of this ball game, putting more of the reserves. This Marikina squad, a very young squad of players who obviously, I think, gained a lot of experience dito sa laban na ito. Just by going up against top-tier talent. Negros, on the other hand, has really something to prove, being the NCRAA champions. They want to show that they're also one of the more dominating teams in the league. As Libre gets another point. Libre has 5. Another free ball awarded. Tamon to Siason for another Negrense point. Lero will now be stepping out of this ball game. So the only starter left is Liam Lenguaje. It's all youngsters for Coach Revy Pio Quinto. Trying to get more reps dito sa ating laban. Marcelo would attack. Can't seem to find it. What a dig from both squads. Marcelo tests again. What a block from Aguila. Dig again. Sarte goes 1-2. And look at the bench of Marikina. Very happy with how Sarte played that out.
Number 6, Liam Lenguaje out. Number 14, Bea Florentino in.
Sarte scoreless in that first two sets. But that did not stop her to contribute now. With Lenguaje going back to the bench. Florentino may have wrapped up everything for the scorers, but Aguila has scored it for her team. So Marikina may be far from Negros, but that does not mean that the morale is low. Aguila scores her first point. There was not enough angle for that para mahanap nitong si Digor. And libre. 6 third set points will be putting them at match point already, and that's it. Malyari closes this game on a high. And with that, Negros Immaculada Mega Wide will be heading back into the Final Four after a dominating finish, a dominating game from start until the end against the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. It was a solid outing from every player na pinasok ni Coach Jesse Baroga. The usual strict Coach Jesse Baroga is very happy with how this has turned out, and maybe this is the confidence booster kind of a game na kinakailangan ng kupunan ni Coach Jesse Baroga towards this win. As you see the smiles all throughout the Negros ICC Mega Wide. Very happy with their Final Four berth. 25-17, 25-7, and 25-8. We will see Negros at the postseason.